Alright, in today's video I'm going to teach you one of my original false cuts. I call it the Pivots Flourishy cut. You can come up with a name for it, but I invented this many years ago and I still use it. I'm showing the deck as in new deck order so I can show you. This is a functional false cut, meaning I'm just not doing a false cut for no reason. It's functional in that it serves as a Flourishy false cut so you can retain new deck order of your stacks. So here's what it looks like. I'll show it to you. It's a really smooth cut. And this is what it looks like. And it's a full deck false. So like I said, it's really good for using with stacks and things like this. So I'll go ahead and do that a couple times, show you what it looks like. Let me get the rhythm down here. It's got a nice up through motion here. And so I'll show you it's in new deck order still after all that cutting. So this is a beautiful Flourishy false cut. So I'm going to explain that in today's video. So you start off, you hold the deck in a biddle grip. Okay, you're going to come over with your first finger and your middle finger right on this inner left corner. You're going to cut out a packet. Okay, when you start to cut out the packet with your first finger, it's going to cut out about a third, I would say. Then as you bring it out to here, your left thumb is going to go on the corner and you're going to begin to pivot that around. You're going to pivot off the right middle finger and the first finger in this position. Okay, you're going to pivot around. You then going to go into let's see, let's start over. So you got new deck order. I'm showing you, very important. New deck order. Okay. All the spades, all the diamonds, all the clubs, and all the hearts. So here's what it looks like. It's like so. Okay. Now I'm going to explain it. I'm going to go through it slowly. Okay. You're going to start off. You're going to start to pivot. Okay. Now your thumb comes around. You're going to continue to pivot. You're going to pivot around. You're going to pivot out. Packet with your thumb. Your pinky is going to grab here. Okay. This middle packet goes on your thumb. You're going to pivot this around. This on top. Come up through. Now I'll explain that a little bit more slowly. Okay. You start off. You start to swivel packets. Okay, with your first finger and middle finger here, about a third. But once you get to here, your middle finger keeps the swivel going like this. You then switch between your middle finger and your first finger. Okay, you can keep the swivel going around. It's pivoting. Now you're gonna thumb's gonna be here. You're gonna take off about half of this packet. Okay, you bring that out. Your pinky's gonna hold this one. Okay, now your thumb comes back on this one, and you're gonna turn that around. Okay. You're then going to set this one on top of this one. Come up through. You're going to do the up through motion. Okay. There's the bottom packet. You're going to do the Z cut, bring that back to the bottom, then back to the top. So I'm trying to explain this. There's a lot going on. Okay. The whole deck is in new deck order. So if you're working with a stack, it's not going to disturb your stack. I love this. This is my original Flourishy false cut I came up with many years ago. Okay. So I'm going to tip this. So you start off. You do the pivots. Pivot out with your fingers here. You go to here, your thumb keeps this pivot going. You then switch grips to here, between your biddle grip of your right middle finger and on your first finger. You're going to keep this pivot going around. Okay, your thumb is then going to take this half of this center packet over, take it to the pinky. Okay, you're then going to take this package with your left thumb and you're going to swivel this around. Put this on top. Bring this up through. There's the ace of spades. That's the bottom package. Okay, you come up. Now you're in the Z cut position. Z, cut that around, and then there's the top one coming back on top. So let's do that again a few times so you can see it retains a full deck order. Your audience is not going to know this. It's going to look like random cuts. Start off in middle grip. Curl your first finger in. With your left index finger and middle finger, you're going to take out about a third of the packet from the middle. Okay, just like so. As you start to pivot about to the halfway point here, your thumb of your left hand is going to take this packet and keep that swiveling. Now you're going to be between here. You're going to keep that swivel going all the way around. Okay, now you're in this position. Your thumb takes off half of this packet, swivels it around. Okay, put it in the pinky and ring finger of your right hand. Now you're going to pivot this around. Set this one on top. That's your Ace of Spades packet, remember, okay? Now this is going to be held here. This is going to come up through. It's an idea from Chris Kenner here, this where I got this particular one from. This up through cut. Then you have the Z cut, okay, which is popularized by Chris Kenner. Chris Kenner gets a lot of credit for a lot of things. But this, look at how the whole deck is in retaining your stack or in new deck order. This is just a beautiful cut. So here's what it looks like again when done smooth. Okay, this is a beautiful cut. I hope you guys enjoy this and play around with it, come up with variations. But understand that it's functional in that you can use this to use the flourishes as a false cut. So remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much for all the support. Head on over to promagicart.com today. Thank you. Hi, Darin Martineau here, and welcome to Pro Magic Art. And this is a online master magic course, and this is for anyone, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or an advanced magician. And what it is it's all of my original creations and my system called the SURREALLUSION system, over 35 years in the art of magic. I have the beginner level. For $5 a month you can get access to over 150 videos, plus every month there's new videos added. And that is for beginners to help you get started. That's the bronze level. Okay, $5 a month. Then I have the platinum level. The platinum level, you get access to over 400 magic videos and tutorials. And this is for anyone, whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced magician. Okay, then I have the gold level. The gold level is $97 for the first year, and you get access to over 400 magic videos and tutorials in there. Now I have the new diamond level. The SURREALLUSION system diamond level is $27 a month, and you get access to over 500 plus of magic videos and tutorials, plus videos added every month. In all of the levels, there's videos added every month and tutorials. So join today to become a master magician.